You'd think I know the colors of a Speedcube by now. Here we go. I have the MoYu Super WeiLong V2 20 magnet ball core MagLev magic cloth version in its nice brown box. Is this the ultimate experience of cubing? And to test it out fully, I've got some FC Glide just to make it glide. So let's open this bad boy up. I think. Oh, I got the top as well. A nice little display carry bag. Okay. It has Super WeiLong V2 20 magnet ball core MagLev magic cloth version. Okay, great. This is the only version. That's not true. There are two versions available now. This one and the springs only version. And I'll explain that in a minute when I work out how to open it. No. Ah, here we go. Ta-da! Now, first of all, the thing I notice is we have the cube and the box separate. The box is the same one they first introduced with the V10 and WC Cube Bluetooth cube, which is this one with the lovely orange box and obviously the prongs for charging. And so now we just have this basic orange box and we have, oh, heaps of stuff. I can't believe this is still the same one. We have some more cards. We have the how to use the magic wand. We have the designer and we have, oh, who's that? Okay, so these are, I now know, you get a different one of these in every box and you always get this one with the designer and the QR codes. And the idea is to buy enough of them to be able to get them and trade them and whatever. Very expensive trading cards. That's it for the box. It's a nice experience. It's a nice box. The app is for maybe the WCU Cube one. The WeChat's not going to work outside of Australia and the official website as well. And then all the nice things. I'll talk about the colors of the MagLev in a minute, but we'll also compare it to the V10 and also the YS3M TG, which I made a video of, which you can see here. And I compare this one and I talk about this one to see what they're like. So I'm really curious now to know how they're different. In the accessories box, we're going to get a whole bunch of spare springs and mechanisms for the springs and the adjustment tool. That's a little different to the usual adjustment tool. I think on the other ones,
14 hours later.
just when I want it, I can't find it, but this is a little bit different. Ah, that end usually had a screwdriver on it. That's right. Because the previous ones that used this, for example, the V9s and the RS3Ms and so on, have a screw, and so you can use the screw on that. So that's going to be for, yeah, I don't know what that's going to be for. Addendum. I don't think this is used for anything. Looking at the magic wand, it doesn't actually say what it's for. So you're definitely using these bits for elasticity and tension, the same as the V10. And then you use that for the magnet adjustment. But then this isn't used for anything. I wonder if this is going to be a future tool to adjust the magnets on the corner pieces. I wonder if they're going to bring something out that's a little bit different to this adjustment for, say, the V11 version of this, and maybe you can use that to twist them to make them go in and out, or maybe replace them. But that is a mystery. Huh.
Meanwhile.
And then we have these ones. Now this is where it gets confusing. If you look at the V10 internals, this is MagLev and it's got blue and a white ring. These are blue with white rings, but for spring. And when we get inside, you'll see they're not blue for the MagLev. So they're not very consistent with their color choices. And these are the only two cubes that use this kind of mechanism, I guess, this adjustment system. Oh, I dropped one. And we're back. So I'll leave this out. These over there. I will, this doesn't have the little foot here like these one. This one has. For putting a phone on it, it pops, trust me, it pops out, and obviously has the charging port. This doesn't obviously have a charging port. You can see the plastic feet there, the holes where the charging port would have been. I do like the case. It's a nice sturdy case. Let's get into the cube. Always murder trying to get the out of the plastic. This is the cube that Yiheng Wang uses and a lot of the other top cubers use. First of all, it's UV coated, very nice. It has adjustable magnets here, and these will be for the stalks, I guess, of the corner pieces. There's no adjustable magnet here, and so that's where it differs for the Y3M TG. It has the same kind of adjustment system here, although admittedly that's a little bit smaller, and this one has adjustable magnet here on the edges, and this one doesn't. It has fixed magnets there. So it's interesting that's a bit smaller. One of the things I noticed in the Y3M TG is it's quite crunchy when you're turning it because there's a lot of friction with all the different parts there. And I didn't quite like that. I'm kind of hoping this one's a bit smoother. I'm going to go straight in. That is different colors, but same adjustment mechanism. And I think it's already set to what I like for the factory setting, which is, I believe, 3-3. 3 this way, 3 this way. If you want to see how to adjust this, you can have a look at my video here, which talks about the WeiLong V10 adjustment system, which is the same adjustment system. So I'm kind of happy with that. There's no blank cap, so we'll have to see how that goes. Feel the same on the same adjustment. That feels a bit tighter. This feels a bit looser. And then I'm going to pop it open, and I really want to compare the internals of this, the internals of the Y3M TG. So these are the edge pieces. Ooh, they're really different. Well, I was wrong. I thought they were going to be the same, but wow, they are different. So this goes flat across, chunks out a little bit, and this has more of a curve there. I did not expect that. And then the corner pieces. Oh, okay. So definitely the adjustment here is smaller. That's a really different shape as well. It's much bigger and it's flatter there. And the stalk's massive, actually, and it's triangular as well. Now this is interesting. That shape there matches this adjustment tool. So does that mean I put that on? No, that doesn't fit there. What's that adjustment? I will have to research that and come back later, but this is definitely for adjusting the feet this way. Okay, so again, it only goes one direction, and I can see that it's pulling it in, and I guess it's going to go click out like that. And I actually didn't realize you could actually pop it a little bit like that. I wonder what the default is. I think it's maximum extension. It's got a number on it. Okay, that's got 3, 2, 4. Okay, the default says 3. I'm going to have to do a quick montage of me squinting and testing these to see what they're all supposed to be, because that says 3 in a very small print. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's got 8. They're really hard to see. Let's get this back together before I make a mess of it. You can see the ball collar in there, 20 magnets. So they're going to be repelling, opposing magnets. So that's basically what you have in most advanced speed cubes now. Thank you, thank you. These are really strong when they're close. That's quite grippy. Okay, first turns. Very dry, so we'll get some of this going in a minute. Very grabby for the magnets. They're quite strong. They're on 3. Stronger than these. That's interesting. Yeah, they're quite grabby. That UV coating is quite slippery as well. And it's very fast. All right, let's try some of the FC Glide. I've never used one in a syringe before, so this will be interesting. I've got no idea how to use this. I'm going to guess that's the don't need to put it back on cap. Kind of screws in, yeah. And then that's going to be the stopper. Discard after use. See glide. I'll just take a moment now to say that I got this and this from WattleCube. WattleCube has the best prices if you're in Australia. You'll see the WattleCube store at a lot of the Sydney competitions. Go up, get a cube, try some out. Almost everything I've got recently has been from them, including this one, and he's now got FC Glide. He also has FC Rush and a few others, and a lot of the latest cubes. It's a curated collection of cubes. That popped out easily. So let's give this a go. I'm going to put them on the tracks. Oops. Squirted out quickly than I expected. I do like the colour. But you can do. I do like the colour, he says. Okay, get in there. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the surface here. Okay. The red back on. Okay. Okay. As all, oh, that's always happens. It's a little bit disgusting on the outside. Always leaks out a little bit. Always gets on the outside of the cube. I feel heaps better. Yeah, that's definitely good. Definitely makes it quieter. It's definitely made it a bit smoother. I do like that. That's an immediate effect, and it glides. All right. So let's go back to some of the basics of this. So I'll put some of the information up here on the screen about the size and the weight, but just generally, it's the same size as the WeiLong V10 and the HuaMeng TG. Maybe the same weight. It doesn't feel overly heavy or lighter than the WeiLong V10. Definitely the internal piece design is different. It's the same adjustment system, UV coated, magnets, all that kind of stuff. So that's interesting. I'll have to see how the adjustment of these ones go because it's already quite strong. The UV coating is really slippery. I know it's supposed to make it more grippy, and this one, my V10, which I've had for a while, is definitely more grippy, but this one's definitely going to fall out of my hands really easily. Is it a great cube? It's a good cube, yeah. Is it better than a WeiLong V10? Is it better than the HuaMeng TG? I don't know enough yet how it feels. I mean, it's... Oh, that's interesting. It's got good corner cutting. I think the internals, when I look at it, does allow for much better corner cutting. It's got a lot more of the engineering in place to allow it to corner cut more. So I think you can be much like the HuaMeng TG, you can be a lot more aggressive with your turning, and with the stronger magnets, it'll be a lot more forgiving. So if you're a light turner, maybe the WeiLong V10 is a little bit better for you. And then maybe this suits you if you're a more aggressive turner. I'm not sure how to explain the difference at the moment. I'm going to have to do a bunch of solves on it and then get back to you. So I'll do that and then we'll see how we go. What's my verdict of the MoYu Super WeiLong V2? I haven't tried the V1. It came out quite a while ago. I had a very large box, seemed to be very impractical. When I compare it to my V10 or the HuaMeng TG, this is definitely a very fast cube. Obviously, you know, it comes with a nice box. It comes with a lot more adjustable magnets, which is nice. It comes with a dual tension system. It's UV coated. It's very fast. It's really nice with this FC Glide. It's $110 Australian from Model Cube, which is a lot more than any other cubes that he's got. It's quite at the top. And so you got to decide for yourself, what's your budget? And is that extra cost over the WeiLong V10 or the HuaMeng TG, is that extra cost worth this cube? For someone like me, who's not a great cuber and not very fast, I don't know if it's going to suit me or not. It's going to take me a while to get used to the UV coating. It's very slippery. It does become more manageable as you cube on it more. Where does it sit compared to the other brands? If you're a Tornado person, then the V4 is going to be the one for you. If you've got a V3 Tornado, the V4 is kind of a bit of a step up. If you're a GAN person, then you're a GAN person, I guess, and you're going to buy the 15 or you're going to have the 14 Pro or you're going to stick with the 12. And again, it just really comes down to a lot of the time, what's your budget, and does the extra cost of this fit within the scope of what you're able to achieve when you're cubing? Does $110 give you that much more than the $40 or other costs of the other cubes? I don't know if this is going to be for me. I will probably main this at my next comp, or at least I'll use this for practicing just to see how I go, to break it in and get a bit of movement out of it and to see how it improves. So the next comp, I'll use this, and when it's done, you'll see at the end of the video the link here to the competition where I use this. If you're not a subscriber, then obviously down here you'll see my face. Click on that, become a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and let's see how we go.